Oh, man. Yep.
What a day, what a day.
What a week.
That is true. That is true.
Fucking weather, fucking sick, all this bullshit.
You could keep that. I already went through my spell. It was not of God. He would not have agreed with what I had back 2 or 3 weeks ago. So you can have all of that. P-Mac, that's all for you, baby.
Why would you wish that on me?
I not wished it on you. It's not, I refuse. I'm just saying I don't want it. You can give it to somebody else if you so choose.
Well, I'm about to. I'm giving it to somebody. I'm over this shit.
See, that shit
I have slept like a champ the last few days though, so I think I'm getting there. But
good thaw out.
yeah,
You can't go wrong with some damn good thaw out sessions now.
no, never.
At all. Period.
So underrated.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, we're back again.
Yes, indeed.
What episode is this?
I think it's 16. I want to say
We'll
so.
go with that.
Yeah, we'll go. Hey, if it ain't 16, y'all forgive us. Wow, because really you don't have a choice. So we're going to say that it's 16.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck. As always, it's your boy, the bad guy, P-Mac.
Hey, it's the one and only, the walking holiday, He-Man.
Yep. We here again. Welcome to Forever Podcast. Bringing you everything you need right here.
And then some. Why? Because we care. Why? Like they used to say on the old Just For Me commercials. Why? Because you're worth it too. Just like that.
Well, most of y'all are worth it. Some of y'all ain't worth shit.
Yeah, I mean, some pesos or Monopoly money. Probably that. But who are we to judge? Well, we gonna do it anyway, but still.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, man. What should we start with? Shit.
Well, we was talking a little bit before this. You say you had some more to go in depth on Mr. Nasty Man.
Yeah. And it's not even so much all about him.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we can go ahead and start because we didn't really do a deep dive on it last week.
Right.
Wanted to kind of let it marinate and shit. But
No doubt.
yeah, we can jump into it a little bit. Let's see. Where should we start at with this shit? Mr. Nasty Man.
And for the listeners out there that didn't catch us last week, when we say Mr. Nasty Man, we're referring to R. Kelly or Robert Kelly.
Or Sylvester the Molester.
Yes. See, how can I put this? I got to either call him R. Kelly or Robert. Because I can't call him Rob because of what happened. Because what happened last week when we was watching this shit. All right, so little background story. All right, so we all in here, we chopping it up. We watching the Surviving R. Kelly shit, right? So of course they doing their documentaries and their interviews, I should say. And one young lady, she comes up and she's like, "Yeah, Rob this, Rob that, Rob would do this." And and the bad guy in true bad guy form goes say, "Just Rob." What do you say? It just sound like a molested name.
Sound nasty.
Just sound nasty.
Just sound like a nasty nigga name.
He going in. When I say he is going in, my nigga going in. If your name is out there named Rob, Paul was talking about you. He was talking about you in a bad way. But damn it, so is my dad's name. All right, I had to sit back and chew on that shit for a minute. My dad's name is Rob. To a certain, he just going in on my pops like that.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Just going in.
I wasn't thinking, man.
just didn't have a care in the world, man. God damn. Had me go home look at my dad all kind of differently. Yeah, knowing that ain't the case with him.
Man, I wasn't thinking.
Oh man.
Well, shit. You don't call me the bad guy for no reason.
It is true, tried and true.
It ain't because I need another nickname. Shit.
So like you say, we let it marinate. We let it see where it was going.
And I wanted to finish watching the documentary before I touched on some of it, but
no doubt.
Throughout watching that,
mm-hmm.
I think something very important is the people you have around you.
Mm-hmm.
In that particular situation, the people R. Kelly had around him are just as bad as he is.
No doubt.
Because I can't remember who said it. It was either his ex-wife or it might have been Sparkle or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But they got on there and said the way R. Kelly was moving and all the women that he was entertaining and having around him.
Right.
There's no way he was navigating like that by himself.
No doubt.
He had help.
Yes.
So all them people were complicit around him. I don't give a fuck what they want to say. They were complicit.
What's that saying? Go ahead.
Now me, we've had discussions about, some of the shit that we would like to accomplish individually.
No doubt.
In the future.
Right.
Let's say you do some of that.
Mm-hmm.
It takes off.
Right.
You get broke off. And you paying me, I don't know, say $5 million a year.
Right.
If you're paying me $5 million a year and I see you doing some foul shit,
right,
I'm going to come to you like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That is what it's supposed to be.
I don't care how much money you giving me.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, that is the whole purpose of that is you have people that are, and say for instance in R. Kelly's situation, true, tried and true, just tag alongs. I feel like if I make it big, you make it big. We in this shit together, not for your paycheck, but for your well-being. If you have enough trust in me to bring me up to where you're at, to your table, I'm obligated to, how can I put it, pull my weight. Even if that means pulling your coattail and saying, bruh, nah, that shit foul. What you doing? But some of them they may start doing that in the beginning, but then once that money start hitting a bank account, it goes to a moral judgment. Do I like these zeros in my account or do I make the moral decision? But I'm 100% agree with you. Silence is complacency.
And that's just the problem because we live in a very capitalist country.
Right.
That's just that's the issue I have with that. I mean, I pride myself on not having a whole bunch of yes men hanging around me.
No doubt.
If I'm doing something stupid, I almost expect the people around me, you, Mook, my family, somebody pull me to the side. Hey, Paul, you fucking up.
No doubt.
I expect that.
Right.
From y'all.
And that's what people fail to realize. Yes, how can I put it? It comes from a place of not only concern, but caring. I love you enough, I care for you enough to say, hey, this isn't going to end well. I'm not telling you this because, how can I put it? Okay, well, yeah, because you fucking up. But at the same time, it's not because I'm pointing a finger directly at you. I care enough about you to point that finger, but it's not out of, say, for instance, hatred or disgust or anything of that nature. It is strictly because you're in the wrong. What are you doing? No. I care about your whole well-being enough to tell you, you fucking up. Plain and simple. But obviously, instead of having people do that, as you said before, they expanded his operation. Because let's be honest. Imagine how many hoops you got to jump through and shit just to meet R. Kelly. So that means you can't just walk up, any Joe Blow or female could just walk up and holler at R. Kelly. So that means you had to go through a friend, a bodyguard, a connection. So you trying to tell me all these motherfuckers that they had to go through to get to R. Kelly, y'all don't say nothing? You see them running around? Because I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You could tell when a girl is too young.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the rip. You could just tell by her mannerisms, the way she walks, the way she does certain things. She's too young. But for people in surrounding him to just let that shit slide, man, that's not good.
And then it's like, I'll go ahead and take it one step further. I think some of the people around him were even participating in some of this shit. Now, I can't prove it.
Right.
But I think it's very possible
that
some of them were interacting with some of these young women too.
It wouldn't shock me at all. Why? Because for the simple fact of the matter is, they're young. If he makes a suggestion, what they gonna say? No? In that moment? What they gonna do? Then if anything, R. Kelly's tying up both loose ends. He got her. Then if his party participates in it, he already got in his mind they can't say nothing because they are part of the act as well. You participated in it too, so I ain't got to worry about him. So no, I can see that happening.
And then I think it's even 10 times worse in the entertainment industry.
Right.
And the reason I say that is I'm sure this kind of thing happens all the time to a certain extent.
Right.
In Fortune 500 companies. But those people aren't on fucking TV every other day.
Exactly.
Those people aren't on YouTube, getting 1 million streams a day.
Right.
And I think Tupac once said, he said, it's suicide to be living in hell and trying to live like an angel.
Right.
He said, I know what good morals are, but you have to disregard good morals when you're living in a crazy bad world. I agree with that to a certain extent.
True.
Here's where I take it a step further. If I'm in an environment that I know isn't conducive to my well-being,
right,
meaning it's not going to end bad, then I'm getting the fuck out of that environment.
No doubt.
The people R. Kelly had around him, they just just were right there alongside him, walking just straight through all that shit instead of pulling him to the side and saying, hey, you need to stop fucking with these young girls. It's not going to end good.
Exactly. When has it ever? It never has. You're putting too much at risk. Then I think they had said a quote about what, did you hear about that quote that Charlamagne the God had said?
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, man. You can't do that. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It seems like you say, the world is fucked up.
I think he has a point, but you can't put it all on that, though. It's irresponsible to put it all on that.
Right. But at the same time, like you say, you trying to tell me nobody told this man that this was not a good idea. Not one person at this time told him that this is just something that this is dumb. You shouldn't be doing this at all. Even if they had to curve females for him, if he got it that bad, if you're not going to report it or let it be known that your boy, whatever it is, mess with these young girls, you can at least curb the girls from them. Look, babe, you too young. You need to go. No, but he told me, well, I'm telling you, you need to fucking go. Then if you can't have that discussion with him while he's doing this shit, he gonna come to you then. He gonna be like, why you sending her home? Because, nigga, you ain't got no business fucking with these young girls. Fuck wrong with you? That's when that conversation could have been had. Like you say, whole network of shit that could have took place before it got to him.
Should have, but
it didn't.
Oh, shit was whack. And then there was a recent interview. His brother did a radio interview.
Okay.
Saying, describing in detail how they were molested when they were younger by their older sister.
Right.
Which pretty much does not surprise me at all.
Right.
Because if I had to put a number on it, and I'm just taking a guess, I would probably put it at maybe 90% of people that go on to abuse people were abused themselves in some way or another.
It is most definitely how can I put it? It's a symptom for sure. I mean, it plays a part, hands down.
And then, even one more step further. Do we want to get on R. Kelly being bisexual?
I ain't heard that one.
Because there was one young lady.
Okay.
That she was standing R. Kelly. She's like 19, 20 years old.
Okay.
Before we know it, he's making her cut her hair off, get tattoos, and dress like a boy.
No, man, I ain't heard that.
It was in the documentary. It was in the last part of the documentary.
So if you open that up, which most likely it's going to get opened up, specifically with the new DA in Chicago, everything is going to come out.
Yep.
Like everything under the sun, whether it's just for them to get their story out there, whether it is to have their moment of fame. all of them, of course, are in that situation. Some of them, if not most of them, want to get their story out because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But you may have some that come out and be like, you know what I did? Mess with R. Kelly. And they be dudes. At this point in time, nothing would shock me. When it comes down to this, nothing would shock me.
But that was just kind of the icing on the cake to me. I'm like, you got this 19-year-old girl, beautiful.
Right.
And you making her dress like a boy.
Mm-hmm.
And we seen video of her. There was a TMZ video of her and another girl that R. Kelly was keeping away from their families.
Right.
Putting them up in hotels and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her. And if I didn't know it was her, I would swear it was a dude. She was all tatted up, had fitted hat on, some
everything.
A t-shirt on, had some jeans on, like some loose fit, like looked like a dude.
Okay.
So I don't know. So, I mean that's a whole different can of worms, but I mean,
but it brings up a good topic point though, P-Mac. My question is,
here we go.
Well, I got questions. All right, I need answers.
Let's go.
All right. Famous celebrity, female, got that long money. Want you to change your whole lifestyle. Your hair, she wants you to dye your hair blonde. Want you to wear damn Vans or whatever else. Go absolutely against your grain, so that y'all could be together. Say, quote unquote, similar lifestyle that R. Kelly got going on. Keep you away from. You can't talk to your family. You can't do all of these things. Want you to do a complete 180 of who you are. Gonna pay you some grip. That's probably her right now. Would you consider it?
Hell to no. I wouldn't consider that with anybody. I don't care who it is.
I
mean, who I am is important to me.
Right.
I'm not changing who I am just to be with somebody.
Makes sense.
I can't do it.
So, listeners out there, we ask the same question. If a celebrity of any shape, form, or fashion, hell, I'll be honest with you, most of y'all probably do it for the damn hood rats and the damn dogs that offer you $100, $200 right now. But if a celebrity did ask y'all to change your whole entire lifestyle, to disconnect from your family, and they gonna pay you that loan money, would you do it? Let's be honest. Income tax gonna probably be on hold with the shutdown. I know money is tight. So if they came to y'all right now, it was like, hey, come on, I'll fly you out.
TSA for to be letting motherfuckers through with grenade launchers.
Everything. The works.
All planes about to get shot down.
It is going down. Would y'all do it? Would you let a celebrity fly you out to a different state, hook you up with a tattoo artist? At the same time, you can stay with them. The works, but they got all control over your life, paying you, but you got to disconnect. Something to think about. Would that be something that y'all would be interested in? Because, quite frankly, I'm like you. I enjoy marching to the beat of my own drum. Me and Control, specifically from someone else, do not get along at all, period. Regardless of what you offering, I'm already the type of person to where, nope, it ain't worth it. First of all, not just from a money standpoint, but I love my family, my friends. I know that may sound cliche, but at the same time, it's just not worth it. In the long run, you end up with the short end of the stick, giving somebody complete control of your life. Hell, some people out there now, they feel like I already got that now for free. I got a terrorist right now, right beside me for free. He or she governs every aspect of my life. I can't blow my nose. I can't wash my ass. I can't go to the store. I can't wave at friends. I can barely even talk to my mama, and that's free. I might as well do it and get paid.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and be the bad guy because somebody asked to.
No.
If any of y'all answer yes to that question, go play in traffic and don't even bother talking to me.
But they need your guidance.
I don't give a fuck what you need.
They need your
well,
interpretation.
If they answer to that question is yes, then clearly they don't listen to anything we got to say on this motherfucker. So again, go play in traffic. I've said it once, I said it before. All money ain't good money.
That is true. Just like with any
plain and simple.
Just like with dominoes, all money is not good money, but they feel like that is money. They feel like money can cure all, when in fact money is habitual. No matter how much you have of it, that's why you constantly see guys. Cats that's in the street, work hard, whatever. Even if it's a natural hustle, I got to make this money. I got to make this money. I got to make this money. Bank account straight, but they're never satisfied at all. Period. Money does not provide a permanent solution. Temporary fix, sure. Permanent solution, no way. No bueno.
And you brought it up with that question. One of the greatest songs in the history of not even just hip hop, but music in general.
Okay.
Stan.
Right on.
It's top 5 hip hop song of all time. Easily.
No doubt.
So many people, I've never understood how so many people can stand somebody that they have never met before.
Bro.
Like, don't get me wrong. I get, music is a feeling.
No doubt.
And in my opinion, an artist's job is to evoke some kind of reaction, some kind of emotion with you through their music. Something that's going to resonate with you that'll make you want to come back and listen to them again.
No doubt.
And then when you have some artists that put a lot of their own personal business into their music, you feel like you know this person, like you can relate to this person.
No doubt.
But you don't fucking actually know this person.
True.
I'm probably the biggest Michael Jackson fan there is.
Right.
I don't know that man from a can of paint. Joe Budden is my favorite artist. He is probably the king of putting personal shit into music.
Right.
I don't know absolutely anything about this man outside of his fucking music. I've never seen this man before in my life.
Right.
None of that.
No doubt.
I'm not fucking standing anybody.
At all.
Plain and simple.
It's not even close.
I don't have enough invested because people do some crazy shit. Like, there were people while this documentary was airing on Twitter talking about, I don't care what these allegations say. I love R. Kelly. I love this man. He ain't do none of them good. Shut the fuck up.
It's all well and good until it happens to you.
That's my whole thing.
Right.
We all have a mom, right?
Correct.
What if that was your mom that he preyed on?
Then it'd be a
What if that was your sister?
Right.
What if that was your daughter? What if that was your cousin, your aunt?
But at the same time, we know how we would approach it. And the reason why I say us is because you had people that was in that situation. But what did they choose over doing the right thing? Money. You brought them out. They chose to settle, knowing he was guilty as hell. But that's the avenue they decided to go with.
And then, and I've had several conversations with a couple of guys about this documentary, and even shit I've seen like on Twitter and Facebook and all this shit.
Right.
Sometimes people reveal information about themselves without even realizing they're doing so.
No doubt.
Just through talking with them. I've talked to so many guys that said after this documentary, they hope they don't have a daughter.
No shit.
Just because of this documentary.
Really?
Now, when they were saying that, and then I take into account everything I saw in this documentary, in the back of my head, I'm like, man, what if I had a daughter one day? I thought about how scared I would be to have a daughter. But what I mean when I say people reveal information about themselves without realizing they're doing so, when a guy tells me that, that tells me more about his character than it does about R. Kelly's.
Right.
Because if you doing what you supposed to do as a man and you raise your daughter right, then you shouldn't even have to worry about that.
That's exactly how I feel about it. Because I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to let now other person fuck ups or whatever else dictate what the hell I'm going to do in my life. Okay, that's a bad situation. It is absolutely horrific. But if you think that's going to make me feel like, damn, I don't want no little girl, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, no.
Plain and simple. Like you say, if I do what is needed to be done as a father, most likely that won't happen. Now, sure, outside things happen. People prey on children. I get that. But at the same time, I'm not going to let somebody else dictate what the fuck I want to bring into this world. That's just like people like, I don't want to have kids because the world is fucked up. Well, I plan on helping my child be one of the brightest lights in this son bitch.
There you go.
And I'm not going to tuck my tail in. hide from the fact just because somebody else did some throwed off ass shit. Like you say, it reveals their character.
Huh?
And like going back to what you had said about Stan. And I think some of that is rooted in, you hit the nail right on the head. You was talking about how they put their emotions, their personal life into their music. So it's equivalent to like bullying. And what I mean by that is that, you know how sometimes you have that one good guy that stands up to bullying. Life can be a fucking bully. Life is damn me, don't give a fuck. It is like, where is my money? I need that in pesos, emotional, collateral, whatever the fuck you got. I need that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So when people are getting bullied by life and this music comes on for them in that moment, whether it's for that 3, 4, or 5 minute song, they feel like this person is protecting me from that life. This person is standing up to the bully. I can resonate with them. They are making me feel good and making me want to do better. So just like with any icon, when they get attacked, they take it that personal because they feel like this person helped me out during one of my darkest hours when nobody understood or whatever reason. The Stan, they take that shit super personal. How dare you attack my savior? How dare you approach the person that helped me out in my worst time, as opposed to just saying he's an individual. He make good music, yeah, but if he did it, he did it. So I think they take that just like how artists take that shit to heart. So do his fans.
Where do you stand on separating an artist from the person?
To be honest, I ain't listened to R. Kelly in a while. I mean, how can I put it? I just feel like I just can't do it, man.
No.
I could respect him as far as, okay, he was a good artist. Cool beats. But as far as thinking I'm finna just jam on all the way through, no, I think I'm finna just hit my 12 play playlist. No, I just can't. I can't do it. I could respect him and just say, hey, you know what? He was a hell of an artist. He had a damn good run. He did his best shit. Cool. But as far as taking that next step after that, I don't think I can do that.
Because I know with me, I was never just... I was an R. Kelly fan.
Right.
He had hits.
No doubt.
Okay. He wasn't one of the first artists I was just going to go, if I want to listen to some music, I got to listen to R. Kelly. Right. That's not me. That's never been me.
No doubt.
There's so many artists that I'm cutting on before I cut on R. Kelly.
True that.
But now when I listen to this shit...
It makes you...
like, when I hear some shit, it's like, okay, who the fuck was he talking about on this shit?
Exactly. I said that even back in a gap.
And I don't even think that's my issue. There are so many people that are ready to cancel and condemn an artist if it's somebody they don't like.
Right.
But as soon as an artist does something that they love, they just do a complete 180. For me, I'm like, you be consistent with it. If this artist that you don't fuck with like that, not saying that you don't like them, you just ain't really just listen to them.
Right.
They do some shit and you say, nah, get them the fuck out of here. And then if it's somebody you like, I want to hear that same shit with them too. You can't be on the side of the fence. There's so many people that do that shit. Right. And I personally hate that.
Well, that's the thing though. Again, it's about it's like a lanyard. And what I mean by that, it is like, you know how you work at a warehouse. I worked at warehouse work. They always tell you how your lanyard on. That way, if your shit gets stuck, it can detach. It ain't taking you with it. We're able to do that. We are able to look at situations and people be like, you know what? You pretty cool. You straight. But you not finna take me with you. No, you fucked up. Guess what? You finna go through that situation by your damn self. I ain't got no problem telling you, okay, you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. As opposed to saying, nah, but you don't understand. It's a different situation. Nah, fam. You got to have that same energy. That's just the way it is.
That's all I think about that shit. And 30 minutes talking about Mr. Nasty, man. I didn't even want to talk about this motherfucker this long, but I'm going to leave it with this before we move on to something else.
All right.
I think it's important to obviously to think about the victims and all this, because nobody stops to think about the effect that it's going to have on the victims 10, 20, 30 years down the line. you think about these young 15-year-old girls that was going through this. This is going to scar them in a way that either it's going to take a lot of time to get past it,
right,
or they'll never be able to be around a man again without feeling some kind of way.
Right.
And I think it's important to really stop and think about how this is going to affect them, because all anybody's talking about is R. Kelly's nasty ass.
Right.
Nobody's talking about these girls.
Because you're hindering a whole generation. Because, as you said, that impacts how they interact with the opposite sex, or just in general. By this time, some of them probably already got kids themselves. They look at how mom is dealing with this. Then guess what? Well, I guess I got to deal with it the same way. You done corrupted the roots of a whole tree. Just like that.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm with you. Got to pay more attention to the victims as well.
Most definitely. I'm done talking about Mr. Nasty. I'm over
Mr. McNasty.
Yeah. Man, I did binge watch that show You on Netflix.
I heard it was good.
Very damn good.
Really?
It was really damn good. Man.
Okay.
And I was watching that shit because I try to find any way I can to shit on women or any reason.
Well, they do it to us in all fairness.
That's what I'm saying. And like when we do it to joke. Right. Women shit on us and they're serious.
They take that shit.
I do it I just want to get some jokes out.
Right. It's like,
but I mean, I'm watching that show.
All right.
And a couple of spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it. But basic premise is this dude, his previous relationship, he invested everything he could to be the perfect boyfriend for his lady.
Okay.
He had a gut feeling that she was cheating on him.
All right.
It turned out to be true, but she was lying about it. And then he found out about it. And it actually sent him into a psychotic break because he invested so much into her.
Right.
And, to show how little she cared about him to go out and cheat on him, even though he was the perfect guy for her. It sent him into a psychotic break, which basically he put it in his mind that I'm going to make sure that never happens again.
Right.
So fast forward some time, he meets another girl. They kind of share a little moment. He's feeling her.
All right.
He starts stalking her ass.
Damn.
Like really stalking her ass.
Okay.
I mean, really stalking her ass.
To the hilt.
Yeah. He starts stalking her ass. He finally gets her.
Okay.
They kind of, doing their little thing, taking their time, this and that.
Right.
He finally gets her.
All right.
He keeps stalking her, even though he got her.
So it wasn't good enough. He had to keep going with it.
He keeps stalking her ass.
All right.
And anybody that he think could be a threat to their relationship,
he on them.
Oh, he canceled Christmas on their ass.
No. My nigga said cancel Christmas.
and the shit was wild just because, I mean, we always say on this podcast, women should step outside of their comfort zone.
Correct. More. Still feel that way.
This is that scenario.
Okay.
He was a guy that she typically wouldn't go for.
All right.
So when they were getting to know each other, she was still kind of hesitant about it.
She wasn't full throttle.
So she was still entertaining other guys and shit. Like still like on Tinder.
Okay.
Still fucking other dudes.
Say it ain't so.
And, this, again, he had a psychotic break. The nigga turned into a sociopath like a motherfucker, dude.
So he went all the way fucking left.
Yeah, he fucking his last relationship fucked him up so much he turned into a sociopath.
Come on, man.
But this was actually the interesting part to me.
Okay.
She didn't know that he was a sociopath.
All right.
She just thought he was just this great guy.
Right.
Like a really great guy. And she tried to fight it for so long that she was really feeling him until it was just too much. She couldn't run from it anymore.
She had to just...
So she gave in, and she was just happier than she'd ever been with any guy in her life. Any guy she'd ever been with, right?
Right.
After a while, she started getting a little distant.
Oh my.
And it's actually, the reason I bring this up is because it's actually, this part was something that I could relate to.
Okay.
To a certain extent. When you're fully invested in somebody and you're giving it everything you got.
Right.
And you're giving it to somebody that's not used to that.
Right.
So it scares them and then they start to push away.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking started losing. And that shit started kicking in again.
Oh, damn.
But here's where it got interesting though. She hit him with that line, I just need space.
Ooh, he a stalker.
This is what got me though.
Okay.
He gave her space. He actually gave her space. He was like, okay, fine.
Right.
You want space? You got it.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? He meets somebody else.
Oh.
He started dating this girl. Who comes crawling back when he done moved on?
Hold on now. So you trying to tell me that he gave her space?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that you was gonna tell me that she met somebody
that
else.
That shit threw me for a loop when I seen that.
Wow.
So who comes crawling back when she see how happy he is with somebody else?
Sounds like real life.
Uh-huh.
Sounds so much like real life.
Now I know what y'all think. Y'all probably thinking I'm crazy because I'm rooting for the sociopath. Let's leave out the detail that he's fucking batshit crazy.
Exactly.
I'm only focused on the fact that in her mind, she doesn't know that. She just thinks he's a great guy.
That's it.
And he's moved on and he's making somebody else as happy as he made her. Now she all of a sudden remembers that shit. And now she want to come back around.
Can't do that.
Like, this shit's so whack, man. I don't want to ruin it all because there's so many more layers to this shit that happened. Okay. I recommend anybody go watch that shit. That shit was good. I had to binge watch that shit. I couldn't stop watching it.
Haven't you noticed something though, P-Mac? When it comes down to stalkers and shit, why can't two stalkers find each other? Why can't y'all motherfuckers find a crazy ass bitch that's gonna stalk? Well, damn, that's tough because females naturally are stalkers. They FBI, Interpol, Texas Marshals, U.S. Marshals, they already on top of they bitch shit. Damn.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Okay, well then let's spin this question. Why come it's cute ladies when y'all stalk us, but then when a nigga start checking your phone, popping up in your background and your picture, say who the fuck that nigga is that's selling hot dogs way in the back of the picture, it's a problem. I thought, don't y'all want attention, right? Well, damn it, a stalker give you all the damn. Well, no, because stalkers eventually evolve into terrorists.
Yeah.
They
and
go.
I tell you, if you watch the show, and they first met, and she told him her name.
Okay.
He had all of her information by the time he got home.
Also, he was
pulling all her shit up like, oh, look at this. All of your social media accounts are set to public. So you want people to see you. This is real creepy ass shit. But because, you want people to see you.
Because if I'm not mistaken, don't they it's told from his perspective.
Yeah.
So he's talking.
There are certain episodes that's told from hers.
Okay.
But a majority of it is from his like his thoughts.
His mindset.
All that shit, so.
Kind of like Dexter. A little bit. Okay. I'm going to have to check
this shit is dope.
Because like you say, man, that sounds interesting. It's different.
Yeah.
My only fear is, oh, Lord Jesus. You know the type of society we live in. Mm-hmm. You know you're going to have some throwed off people that's going to watch this shit.
Uh-huh.
And be like, I need to watch that. I mean, I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if I could try that. Because the thing is, information is just a keystroke away.
Uh-huh.
So, fellas.
Oh, Lord, and then there's a whole bunch of evidence of that in this damn show, too. So some of you motherfuckers don't need to watch this shit.
Please,
I'll put that
because we know that some of y'all will try to do it. It'll start out innocent.
Mm-hmm.
It'll start out, I'm just going to check on Instagram. I'm just checking Facebook. Do a little light perusing. Dig 5, 6, 8, 10 years in the back of the day. Look at her pictures from way back when. Then it escalates. That's the thing about, I want to say it was easy to find stalkers back in the day, but back then, before social media, you could tell a nigga was stalking you because he show up every fucking where you go.
Mm-hmm.
But now, social media make it difficult.
Yeah.
Internet make it even more
You'll
difficult.
find that out on this show.
Man. So, fellas, again, don't do it. Watch it, enjoy it, but don't fucking do it. Is what we're saying.
And then another aspect of the show I really liked was, again, disregarding that this motherfucker was a sociopath. They did a very good job of making him seem normal when he was around other people.
Right.
And I like that because, to put it in perspective, do you really know, say, your neighbor? You pass by them.
Right.
They seem cool. Turns out the motherfucker got like 8 heads in their refrigerator or some shit. Like, they did a really good job of that.
Right.
He seems so normal when he's interacting with everybody else.
Right.
But he's just doing all of this fucking psycho ass shit when he's by himself.
And that is typically how psychopaths are.
Yep.
They are able to blend in. They are able to interact with others.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sociopaths, if I'm not mistaken, them motherfuckers are the ones you see on Criminal Minds.
Mm-hmm.
Out there in the trailer park, in the damn backwoods, don't socialize, but they doing the most. Mm-hmm. Psychopaths, just like the movie American Psycho.
Yep.
Most of them, charismatic, charming, find a way to lure you in. And like you say, you don't know if they damn me out there worshiping goat heads or got, like you say, 8-10 bodies buried or sunken deep in the brasses.
And fuck, it's like I hate going back to Mr. Nasty, man, but I'm probably gonna go out on a limb and say fucking 9 out of 10 times people that are abusers or sociopaths are usually very well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like the guy that's sitting in a fucking dark alley waiting to ambush somebody.
Right.
They're well spoken. They're very personable, normal as fuck. Those be the craziest dudes. Huh?
Very manipulative. You know, they're able to put on this. They're awesome actors. Put on this grandiose scene, make it to the point to where with so many psychopaths or abusers or things of that nature, one of the first words that sometimes come out of people's mouth is, "No, he wouldn't. No, not him. I would have never suspected."
So many fucking people are saying this about R. Kelly. They're like, he wrote "I Believe I Can Fly."
Yeah, and it sounds good.
How could he do? Yeah. Fuck that, man. Shit.
Miss me with that. But they got accused. I mean, it's certain signs that are there, but sometimes people just choose to overlook them. Oh, it was just a mishap. No, I don't think he's like that. Is he like that? I don't know. Then they come back around and reassure them that that's not the case. So,
and then these people usually have fucking high IQs. Like, there's a reason they say serial killers and sociopaths, they say they would make the best FBI profilers.
Wow, but it's a reason why Silence of the Lambs and shit like that is real. They go and consult with murderers, killers, sociopaths, psychopaths in order to dig into their brain, their mindset. Because for them, if I'm not mistaken, they showed a study. Normal person, they hook their brain up to the waves or whatnot. And they call it basically free association. You say a word, a person give their feedback on it. But in this case, they just said a word and they were looking at the EKG and see how it affects the brain. Breakfast. Me and you, if you're having us, breakfast, biscuits, sausage, murder, death, killing. Breakfast would be good. For the rest of them, it'll spike up and down. Mm-hmm. Psychopath, sociopath, it stays the exact fucking same way. It doesn't budge. To them, it's fucking normal. No big deal.
Yeah, shit is wild.
It is. So, ladies, do you have a you beside you right now? Do you really know him? Do you know what he's doing right now? Because I'm pretty sure he knows what you're doing.
He know where you at.
Yeah.
He know who you
with.
He know who you talking to.
Some of y'all like, y'all think it's cute. Shit ain't cute to have a nigga that sit up there stalk you like that. What's wrong with y'all?
Shit.
Yeah.
And then he was so smooth with shit too. Anytime he said anything that was fucking suspect and that drew a red flag in her mind,
right?
He was so quick with it.
Cleaned it up.
Like there was one point when he was like like broke into her damn house, was looking all through her shit.
Uh-huh.
They weren't even dating at that point. He was still trying to get to know her.
Uh-huh.
They were still in that phase. And yeah, and then like her bed had broken, so she and brother said, "Hey, I need to go get a new bed. You want to come with this and that or whatever?"
Mm-hmm.
And so they're up at the damn furniture store. She's like, "I think I want this king size bed." And he's like, "Well, king size bed ain't gonna fit in your room." And she was like, "How do you know that?" And he was so quick that he said some shit like, "It's New York. I mean,
right?
Who has a room big enough to fit a king size bed?" She was like, "Oh, you're right." Like, dumbass.
First day, I was like, hold on. We need to back. Nigga, how the fuck you know? But you got some throwed off ass bitch. That is so cute.
But I will say this. She need to learn some discretion. She ain't got no blinds in her house.
Oh, no. We not doing
like
that.
The dude she be fucking, just blinds just be all, he's sitting there watching from the street. Her fucking dudes in the living room. She ain't got no blinds.
Oh,
you see all through the windows. They fucking right there on the couch. You see all that shit. So she needs some discretion. She was on that bullshit.
Look, don't get me wrong. Like I say, I'm a freak. Public voyeurism to an extent, cool. But in my humble abode, no, bro, we're not doing that. That's too footloose and fancy free. Not doing that shit.
I think the only part I was pissed off about this is that it's based off a book.
Really?
So now I'm mad.
So you know what you're finna do, right?
Read the book,
yeah,
man.
that's what's
going
on.
I'm mad I didn't read the book first. But I watched that first episode.
Right.
And I was hooked. I couldn't stop fucking watching. I was like, damn, I really need to stop so I can read the book. But I was like, man, fuck it.
Suck you in.
I was like, fuck it. But damn. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a season 2 because she wrote more than one book.
Okay.
And yeah, I recommend anybody go watch that shit. That shit was really fucking good.
I will most definitely put it on the list. It is going down.
Most definitely.
Me, same old thing. Horror movies, bruh. That's horror movies, anime, and foreign movies. That's for the biggest shit I've been on. I have a hard time just watch. Regular TV don't do it for me. Now, a show like that I could get behind because it's interesting. It's different. Regular TV show, yeah, not so much. So I've been combining sometimes 2 of them. Not just horror, but French horror movies. Shit like that because it provides a different storyline. Over there, they don't have the same restrictions that we have over here to the point where, no, that's too gruesome. I can't. They don't give a fuck. All right?
I'm telling you. I saw the original Martyrs.
Yeah.
And then I saw this bullshit they made over here. This watered down bullshit.
It don't compare.
This shit was so fucking whack.
It does not compare. And they got another one. I checked out. It's called Amongst the Living. Is that the name of it? Let me double check. Yeah. French movie. Basically what happened is a guy comes back from the army, French soldier. I think he got gassed or whatever while he was over there. His wife is pregnant. Watching TV, so he sees like hallucinations and shit like that. Whatever. Movie starts out Halloween. He's watching the news. He start having little flashbacks. He have his wife, hey, bring me a drink. And she comes up, big old belly, and straight knocks the shit out of him with a baseball bat. And fucks him up. Goes upstairs. They already got a child together. She's pregnant. Goes upstairs to go check on the other kid. She is trying to kill her other child. Make a long story short, let's just say she ended up losing a baby. He ends up becoming a single father. He was like, all right, we gotta fucking disappear. We gonna find a way to raise you in the right way, family. Because while he was over there in the war, when she got pregnant, it can affect pregnancy, the shit that he had.
Yeah.
So he moves to a different little country town in France, whatever. 3 boys, misfits, come find out the boy grows up that he saved to be a fucking serial killer. And he's protecting his son. These 3 kids find out, try and tell people, but since they problem kids, they don't believe them. And it shows how all this shit works out. It's on Amazon Prime. I know most of you motherfuckers don't like reading subtitles, but guess what? Check it out. Try some different shit. It can't hurt you, all right? It won't hurt. Promise you.
You know, for a lot of these motherfuckers, that shit's going in one ear and out the other.
I know it, but I had to try.
Stay in that comfort zone.
I had to try.
I'm good with subtitles. Fucking Passion of the Christ was 3 hours of subtitles. If I could watch that shit.
Look, I watch subtitles with British shows because sometimes they shit. Like, hold on, what did I miss? It can't hurt you motherfuckers to read.
And then half the time, even if the shit's in English, I like to sometimes have it on there just so I don't miss nothing.
Period.
So I can know exactly. Because, I mean, sometimes, you know, somebody might have a thick accent or some shit. You never know.
And the gloss is over.
Yeah.
No, I'm right there with you. So if y'all get a chance, check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. Again, it's called Among the Living. It can't hurt you. It's a good horror movie.
I might watch that tomorrow.
It's not too bad.
Shit.
Not too bad.
Check that out. Let me see if there's anything I missed. Shit. Yeah, before I get into my little list, completely random thought, but
what's up?
You ever have them motherfuckers that you talk to them and everything is a pissing contest with them?
Yeah, like say for instance, you could be like, I ran a mile. They be like, I ran 4. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I didn't.
I hate that shit.
Yes,
this is a dude I fucking know. Anytime I talk to him, I could be describing a movie that I just see. I'd be like, yeah, man, I just saw this crazy movie like this couple, they was out there having a picnic and a fucking UFO came and teleported them to planet Krypton. He could be like, man, you know, something like that happened to me like 10 years ago.
Stop lying. He found a way.
He be on that kind of shit, man. Or some shit like, I could be like, man, I heard this new song and it almost reminded me of, I don't know, Hail Mary, but it kind of reminded me of that, but it was like sped up and it sounded like the Hail Mary beat, right? Like fast. Be, oh man, my nephew be making music like that. He remixed Hail Mary just like that. I'm like, I hate that shit.
You got a story for
that
every
shit
story.
Is so fucking annoying, man.
You can't even start no conversation with nobody like that because it's always a 1-up. I'm like, nigga, this is not Mario.
It's really not. It's
not. Don't need a 1-up for everything.
And it was just a completely random thought, but I hate that shit. This is how every conversation goes. I like don't even want to talk to him sometimes.
That shit gets old very
quick.
You want to go the opposite direction when that shit happens because it makes everything about them. It could be the smallest thing. Man, this water is good. You know what? I have water from, you know, a glacier in Alaska. You know, it's absolutely terrific. You don't want to be around a person like that.
You'd be like, man, I met this girl last night. Caramel skin, long brown hair, light brown eye. Man, I used to date a girl like that about 15 years ago. It's like, yeah, that was like, man, nigga, shut up. Shit.
Is he an old head? Is he he still want to be a part of it. He want to be a part of the movement, P-Mac.
Yeah, the shit just crazy, man.
It gets old, man. It
gets real old. Man, let me see. Yeah, that's what it is. Congratulations to Miss Centoya Brown.
Okay.
Did you hear about that?
Nah, I can't say that I did.
She was granted clemency.
Oh, yes. I take that back.
On that whole thing.
Yeah. I think it's Haslett. Governor Haslett did that. So that was a long journey for her.
Yeah, because she's been in, 15 or 14, 15 years, something like that.
Right.
Wasn't supposed to even get out till she was like 67 at the earliest.
And they gave her that sentence when she was a teenager, right? When she was
15.
Hopefully this starts to the point to where they start looking at similar cases. Because you can't tell me there are not other women out there that go through the exact same shit, identical, you know, at that age. Like I say, at that 15, your brain ain't even fully developed. Mm-hmm. So I hate that happened to the person that she killed. That absolutely sucks. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, she's doing or did her time. It can't hurt to look at that because the goal of it is rehabilitation.
Mm-hmm.
Not throw away the key depending on the crime, but I was happy to hear that.
And if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, there's a documentary. It's the Centoya Brown story. It's titled something, I can't remember what it is, but her name is Centoya Brown. When she was like 14, she basically got pimped out into prostitution by some dude, and she ended up killing a guy in what was deemed self-defense, or not deemed self-defense. That's why she got 50 some odd years.
Right.
She was only 15, and she was granted clemency recently, so she is scheduled to be released, I think, like in August or something like that. Yeah. So definitely congratulations to her. And I mean, she used her time wisely. While she was in, she got her diploma. She got her degree with a 4.0.
Right.
And she was working towards her associates. So I don't fucking remember what her major was, but she used her time wisely. So she's about to get out, and
She wasn't just in there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right on.
So definitely big ups to her.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it was actually a really good documentary too. If I can remember the fucking name of the shit. I think it came out like 2011, 2012 or some shit like that.
Let's see here. We got Me Facing Life and Toya Story.
That's it. That's what it is. Yeah.
Because I remember I seen bits and pieces of it.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go back and check out all that shit.
Yeah, it was a really good story, though. She was wild. So
that is
glad that she's getting out.
Hell yeah.
Man, and I'm just going to finish off with this before we get out of here. This was something I could not fucking believe.
What's that, man? What the fuck you done came over? What?
I could not fucking believe this shit when I heard it.
What?
Did you know that Ellen DeGeneres is 60?
Nah. Quit fucking playing.
I'm dead fucking serious.
For real?
I did not know this. I heard this. I was like, bullshit.com, and I Googled. She is 60 years old.
Nah, and be up there jigging and getting down like she do.
She is one of us.
Yeah, she invited to the cookout. She invited to the barbecue.
I'm like, she is black. She looks great for 60.
Because it don't crack. You, Angela Bassett, Cicely Tyson, they do not look their age. Be up there in age. Be out there still being cougars and everything.
Fuck the bullshit. She is one of us. You know what? Hold on. We, the black delegation, we would like to trade R. Kelly for Ellen DeGeneres.
I think that's fair.
Yep.
I think that's very fair. Yeah.
Y'all can take R. Kelly.
Free of charge. You know what? We would even pay for shipping and handling. You don't have to worry about it. We will air him out to you. So don't you worry about it. Just give us Ellen. We'll take that. I think that's a fair swap.
I think it is too. Yeah. Shit.
Most definitely.
I mean, it's the least y'all can do for us.
I mean, right. I did read a quote that that shit had me rolling. It's yeah, I'm white, but I'm not that I heard a noise, let me go investigate type of white. Me and you different. It's like we not the same.
Nah, we not. Shit.
At all. You got any advice for the people before we wrap up, P-Mac?
Oh, what advice do I have? Oh, yes. This actually coincides with my last little topic, too.
All right.
These Instagram hoes and Snapchat hoes, they're already bad enough.
Right.
But you fucking mutts are actually paying for premium Snapchats to see these bitches
Man,
naked.
quit playing. I'm not finna play with you today. I'm not.
When did this become a thing?
I'm not.
I just found out this was a thing.
It can't be. You serious?
Bitches are screenshotting this shit.
Are you serious?
Of these mutts that are paying $30 a month for these bitches premium Snapchats just to see them busting it open fucking... I'm like, if you niggas don't fucking cut on Pornhub like a real nigga.
Say, nigga, you got some porn sites that don't even charge you $30 a month.
Dude,
and these niggas.
I'm like, dude, these hoes is already bad because, every girl is a celebrity now off of this shit.
Yeah.
Now you mutts are paying them $30 a month to watch them naked.
Are you serious?
Like, why? When did this become a thing?
I'm lost.
You niggas are whack. Stop it.
Cut that shit short.
I don't care what you guys want to say. I'm giving it to y'all straight up, man. This is P-Mac the bad guy coming on, man. You know what? Hold on. This is P-Mac the bad guy, man. I'm telling you niggas, stop doing this bullshit, man. This shit is fucking whack, man. Let me get my shit off one time, man. Y'all hear this shit,
just like that.
Y'all hear it. This is P-Mac the bad guy coming to y'all. Y'all need to stop with this shit, man. Y'all are paying these hoes $30 a month to watch them naked. Cut on Pornhub like a real nigga, man.
Just like that.
X videos, something.
Anything. Don't just sit up there and
When did this become a thing? Man? I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know, but it needs to stop. It needs to get cut the fuck short.
This shit is trash.
It don't make sense. Especially when you got different avenues that is absolutely free of charge. And you gonna pay to do that. $30 at that a month.
And then y'all bum ass niggas, these hoes are screenshotting the shit out of everything y'all say. Cause you got these bitches on Twitter posting y'all's usernames. Talking about, oh ladies, don't add him. He's an abuser, this and that. And they screenshotting all the fucked up ass shit that y'all are writing these hoes.
No.
Stop it, my niggas.
Cut it short.
Just stop it.
Like you say, it's too many free sources out there that you could contribute this to.
Cut on Pornhub like a real nigga and call it.
Get your rocks off. And especially if you got a female, if I got a gal, I'd rather sit up there and look at our videos that we made together or give you her $30.
Talk about it.
At least you could get a damn meal out of that. Hey, babe, here goes some groceries, $30. Bam, you get some at it. But a bitch that you don't, for free?
Knowing y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing but nothing 2 minutes anyway.
Give it up to Ghost that quick.
Shit.
That reminds me of a horror movie. It's on Netflix. Almost the exact same thing. It's called Cam. Check it out. Basically, chick doing almost the exact same shit. She's a cam girl. People be online. They sending her money, little tokens she could use, so on and so forth. Until one day she falls asleep and wakes up. There's a chick that looks just like her, identical to her, running her cam show. When she tries to log in, she can't. Totally kicked her out. It is her, but it's not her. She's looking at her form because her whole thing, the whole time she's doing it, she's like, I got to get in the top 50 of webcam. I need to get in the top 30, the top 10. This bitch that done took over her life, which is really her, is making her go up the ranks. And she's trying to figure out how. Who is this? How? I'm in the same space as this bitch. And she's talking to my customers, so on and so forth. So, check it out. The internet can be crazy, but to pay $30 for some damn Instagram shit, you got me fucked up.
Like
.com.
For 2 minutes.
No. No.
Oh, man, that does remind me before we get up out of here on you. Up? You know, he was focused on trying to be a good guy, so he didn't want to, get in her panties.
Right.
He wanted to get to know her and all that shit. So when that day finally came, he was all hype and shit. She was hype. He went over there like, yeah, I'm about to do this.
Like
I'm
King
about to knock it out. He 3-pump chumped.
No, not the 3-pump chump.
What made it even worse, because women talk.
Right.
She's in the group chat with her homegirls like, God, we just had sex. They're like, oh my God, how was it? She's like, I think he lasted like 8 seconds.
No.
He 3-pump chumped her.
But at the same time, I had a homegirl tell me this shit though. All right, fellas. This shit had me rolling because she was serious about it. And you know who you are. She was like, do not give me what she say? I don't want no second nut dick. She was like, if it's going to last a little on short, that is fine. But I need my first nut. I need to give you that first nut because it's strong. It is what it is. She was like, that second nut dick, it's hard. I get that, but it's not the same. So, ladies, we're going to come back to that. We'll revisit that next topic. But that shit.
That second nut. I ain't got time. Shit, that should be going over like an hour. I ain't got time.
It is going to be a minute.
You getting a solid 17 minutes from me. That's it. I'm done.
Because it takes a minute.
You ain't fucking lying.
Oh, man.
But yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. We're going to see y'all next week. As always, it's your boy, the bad guy, P-Mac.
Hey, it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
And we're going to let this shit ride out. I'm going to go ahead and hit that shit one
more
time.
Bless him with it.
While we get up out
Bless
of here.
Bless him with it.
Episode 16 is in the books. We're going to see y'all next week for episode 17.
Y'all know y'all vibing that. That's that Razor Ramon, that Scott Hall.
I'm still jealous of that jacket, too.
Hey, we can most definitely talk about it.
We're going to have to hit that shit. Yeah.
Hey, we're going to fuck with y'all later.
Yeah. Also, we want to shout out their YouTube subscribers as well. We can't forget about y'all.
No doubt.
We will see y'all next week.
Peace. Mm-hmm.